Now, my reaction to that suggestion was purely emotional. I kept thinking, oh, yeah, that's just a great idea. I already have a loan payment that I can't afford. Why in the world would I want another loan payment that I can't afford, even though I knew there was no possibility for me to save up the money for inventory? If I was going to save the money for inventory, we'd still be stowing away pennies at this point in time. But I've also come to understand that you do not postpone success when there's a way that you can do it right now. Most times, success comes to those who make a way or find a way. And Brian reminded me that there are two types of loans. Loans that are debts because you need a job to pay them off, i.e. my car loan, versus an investment loan, which is a loan that would enable you to make more money and thus get out of debt. However, securing a loan was the next challenge we were faced with. It seems that our debt ratio was pretty high and our credit rating was at that time not so great. So we decided to talk with my grandmother, and she did not loan the money directly to us, but what she did is she put the money in a CD in our bank where it would earn interest, and the bank used the CD as collateral so that I could secure a loan in my name and I could rebuild my credit. And as a result of getting that loan and beginning my business with a full stock of inventory, I was able to make money at my very first skincare class that I held. And that made a huge difference for us immediately. You see, my loan payment was about $110 a month, and my Mary Kay income was about $1,200 a month for the first 4 months of my business. And then from that point on, my income increased due to my customers beginning to reorder more product. And then also I began building a team and receiving commissions from the company in addition to my sales earnings. But I deducted my $110 loan payment from my $1,200 monthly income, and in that situation, it left me over $1,000 in Mary Kay earnings that I applied toward our existing debt. And in 6 months, we had paid off all of our charge cards and one of our student loans, and we would have never been able to do that had it not been for my Mary Kay business. So what I'd like to do for you right now is explain the different levels of inventory amounts, how to align the amount of products that I use in filling the travel roll-up bags and the Beauty Essential collections to those different levels. But before I explain this, I would like you to keep in mind that that travel roll-up bag only houses one custom glamour compact, thus only 3 of the eye colors, 1 cheek color, and 1 of the lipstick shades. So what can be helpful for you in investing in inventory and choosing your inventory level is understanding that the color selection package could be a great benefit to you. The color selection package will supply you with an array of velvety MK signature eye colors and cheek colors, in addition to the lip and eye pencils and a store of lipsticks. The Color Select package would also provide you with a range of the foundation shades. In addition to the products that are included in the Beauty Essentials collections and the items that are included in the Color Selection package, we have 4 incredibly and extremely popular specialty items in our line. These 4 different lines would include our Velocity line, which is geared toward the huge teenage population. And it is a phenomenally booming product line. In addition to our private spa products. And the third one would be our fragrances, and the fourth being our nail color shades. Now, the first 3 levels of inventory would provide you with enough product to hold 3 skincare classes a week and service your customers without running out of product on your shelves. These 3 levels are the 2,400 wholesale level, the 3,000 level, and the 3,600 level of product. I would also want for you to understand that you can select any array or amounts of products that you would like in creating these levels. But what I'm going to explain is these levels based on my personal suggestions for utilizing the travel roll-up bags when merchandising your inventory. The $2,400 level of wholesale product would provide you with enough products to fill 10 travel roll-up bags with the Beauty Essentials collections. And this amount would also include the color selections package, so you'd have enough of the fuller range of colors and shades that you'd like to offer your customers. However, this amount would not include any of the specialty line items. The $3,000 level of wholesale inventory includes enough products also to fill 10 of the travel roll-up bags with the Beauty Essentials collections, and in addition, the color selection package. With this level, you could also select 2 of the specialty line items to have in stock. Example, you might want to choose The velocity and perhaps the fragrances. The $3,600 level of wholesale inventory provides you with everything. This level is what we refer to as the full store. 10 of the travel roll-up bags, color selection package, and all for the specialty line collections. That would be the fragrances, the velocity line, the private spa, and the nail care colors. If you choose to start your business and invest in an inventory amount that is less than the $3,600 level of product on hand, at some future point, you may want to reinvest some of your profits so that you can get yourself and your inventory level up to the $3,600 point, so that you can have enough of the products on hand, including all of the specialty line items on your shelf, because your customers are going to want these products. And that's what I wanted. I wanted to have everything, and I didn't want to invest my profits at a later date back into building it up. I wanted to start with it all. So if you're in a position to begin your business at the $3,600 level of inventory and have a full store, then woohoo for you. That puts you in a position that you can take off and run. When I began my business, I had a friend, and she began her Mary Kay business at the same time. The interesting thing about this story is that she had also opened the doors to a brand new Western store at the same time, because she was a single parent, and the reason she started her Mary Kay business was that it was going to support her and her son while she was launching her store. She was not expecting to make any profit from her Western store for at least 2 years, and she had invested over $80,000 worth of capital, hired employees, had a big lease payment on the property, and had purchased all of her inventory in Western wear. Now, the economy wasn't so great at the time, and her store didn't make it. But needless to say, because of that situation, she ended up with a large supply of belt buckles and jeans in her basement, and Levi's does not buy back jeans. This is what I want for you to think about, because it was the same time that she started. She invested $2,400 in her Mary Kay career, and in 4 years, from the time she began her Mary Kay business, she was earning over $100,000 a year with that opportunity. In Mary Kay, you control how much time you invest in your business. It does not run you. You run it. There are no quotas. There are no territories. Your advancement is entirely up to you. And that allows you not to only have unlimited income potential, but it allows you the freedom to choose the time that you put into your business. Mary Kay's philosophy is to put the Lord first in your life, your family second, and your business third. She has continually reminded us that she created this company so that women could make the money that they desired and they deserved to make without sacrificing what was most important and most precious. To not merely be spectators in our children's lives, to be participators, and that we cannot give our children something that we do not possess ourselves. So that a healthy self-esteem and a healthy personal self-confidence and a strong self-concept can aid our family in their future endeavors of excellence. At this time, I would like for you to talk with your independent sales director about any specials that are going on right now for new consultants with their initial amount of inventory. I want you to get the scoop on the incentive programs that we have in place. Make sure you find out everything that it is that you're entitled to, because the higher level of inventory, the more free stuff that you qualify for. And I also want to explain to you how the sales tax works. You see, when you order product from the company, you will prepay the sales tax on the suggested retail amount that you're going to sell that product for. Example, with a $3,000 level of inventory, you will prepay the tax on the retail amount. And the reason why is that the company remits the sales tax to the appropriate state and local jurisdictions for you. You will recoup what it is that you've prepaid when a sale is made and you've collected the appropriate sales tax. What I want you to keep in mind is that when you're securing a bank loan, or if you're utilizing a credit card for your inventory purchase, you'll want to make sure that you add on enough money for the sales tax and also for some Section 2 sales aids. Your independent sales director can further provide you with information and guidance concerning the tools for your success. There are also 3 smaller amounts of inventory. There is an 1,800 wholesale, a 1,200, and a 600. These 3 levels would not include any of the specialty line items or the color selection package. The $1,800 level would be enough product to fill 9 travel roll-up bags with the Beauty Essentials collections. The 1,200 would fill 6 bags, and the 600 would provide you with enough product for 3 bags, one for you, one to display, and one to sell. Now, my prayer is that this information that I've shared with you has been helpful to you and provided you with some healthy guidance and some direction. One of my very favorite scriptures is that faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. It is the hope for the future that gives us a renewed vision for this day. And the Mary Kay opportunity has been such a tremendous blessing to me and my family, and I have an incredibly grateful heart. I want to thank you for sharing this time with me, because when we, as National Sales Directors, have asked Mary Kay what it is that we can do to repay her for all that she's given to us, I can still hear her voice, and I can still see her eyes yet today when she would say, "You are my daughters. Continue to carry my torch, keep my dream alive, and pass it on." And that is why I have made this recording, because it is one way that I can pass it on. God bless.